Boy, and that's the kind of play, guys, you know this, that can really spark a team.
Noah the screen. And Cole kicks it to Noah. Outside Pierce. He dishes it to Cole. Outside Pierce. Floats one. Chris Bosh with the rebound. Bosh has got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, it's the edge they've had in that area on the glass that's played a big role in this game.
Yeah, they've got some strong guys, Steve. Guys that are strong and well put together, and they've used that strength to their advantage down low.
Some changes for Chicago. Pau Gasol and Tony Snell subbed in for Pierce. Then for the Heat, Granger comes in for Mirotic. And it's Marshall in for Luol Deng. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Well, guys, Tom Thibodeau had some advice for his team in that last timeout. He wants them running a disciplined, organized offense with an emphasis on setting screens and creating open shots on the floor for their shooters. He also wants to see a patient offense. Work for the shot, move the ball around, and as he told them, quote, "If you don't see a good shot, find someone who does." Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. Here's Snell. And it's Miami with the rebound. Throws it up high, and then Wade slams it in.
Look at that lead up and down the court. They have been in complete control all night.
And it's kept this building as quiet as a library. These fans have had nothing to cheer for.
Here's Butler. Drops in the layup for 2. Butler's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, for one, he hasn't let them down. But a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
Marshall. And there's Granger. That's good on the assist from Marshall. Marshall's got 3 assists in the game. And Cole kicks to Gasol. Left side Gasol. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. There's a glaring discrepancy between these teams in that area of the game.
Yeah, and that's what's paved the way for them to build this big lead, no question.
Vincent the pass to Wade. Wade gets a screen from Vincent, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well,
Good work. Good work.
should have made.
Let's go.
And it's Miami's ball. They're on an 18-6 run. Napier kicks to Marshall. Here's Bosh. Count that one. Chris Bosh. Bosh has got 6 points.
Well, it's kind of been the story here today, hasn't it, Clark?
Vincent. Here's Rice. No good. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Heat out front on a 20-6 run. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the 4th quarter next. Welcome back to our coverage of the NBA Eastern Conference Final as we get things started once again. And how about a look now at our assist of the game, brought to you by State Farm.
This was a showstopper, wasn't it? Just a difficult pass to make, and he makes it flawlessly to set up that alley-oop.
On the floor for Miami starting the 4th. Vincent, he's in at shooting guard. Parawanchik out there with Josh McRoberts. Then there's Chalmers, and it's Daniel in at the small forward position.
You know, he's not somebody they lean on for points, but when he does score, that's a bonus.
And Miami shooting has been sensational, 75% for the game. Here's Vincent. That's good. Vincent. Big Daddy's got 19 points. Well, with that last huddle, you could see the coach was addressing how they were going to make a tactical adjustment.
And after the coach does something like that, it's on the players now to lock in and follow the lead and execute. If they don't, then the coach will put them on the pine.
Fisher, the pass to Bearstein. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it to Fisher. Here's Moore. No good on the triple. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
Excellent display of team play.
Steve, I know you love great teamwork.
Yeah, so much fun to watch when the ball is moving. There's kind of a rhythm to the game that just happens. The ball moves almost on its own, Kevin. It's fun to watch.
Fisher, the pass to Bairstow. There's the dish to Fisher. Now here is Hamilton, guarded closely. Rice, no good. Inside. And the basket by Chalmers.
Boy, they've been so sound offensively in the second half. I love the way they're playing.
Yeah, there's really no comparison in the shooting percentages between the teams since the break.
Moore against Chalmers. Moore dishes to Fisher. Back to Moore. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's Rice. It's hauled in by Ontic. The Heat have gotten all three of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. There's the double team with Hamilton. Vincent, the pass to McRoberts. Banked in off the glass.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
Now the story is points in the paint, Clark. I mean, they're getting point-blank shots every time down.
Hamilton kicks to Fisher. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, if you're going to set a screen like that, you've got to make...
That's the way to work on D.
Now the Heat with it. They've got an 8-0 run. He kicks it to Chalmers. Pass to Ontic. Back to Chalmers. To the wing right side. Here's Daniel. Just 5 on the clock. And there's another one for the Heat.
This is outrageous. Every shot they're taking right now seems to be finding the mark.
Literally every shot. They are absolutely rolling.
Bairstow, the pass to Moore. There's a good screen. There's the feed to Rice. The tray. And the shot is good.
Well, you can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
For Miami, they've got every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. Ontic kicks to McRoberts. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
That's his second personal foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
They've been the aggressors, and they've been tougher in the paint all game.
It's been a hot shooting night for them, too. I mean, they've hit a lot of those mid-range jump shots.
He misses the free throw. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. The Bulls have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Here's Fisher. The shot no good. And it's Miami the other way. Chalmers dishes to Marshall. Feeds to McRoberts. Pass to Daniel.
2 minutes, 2 points.
Hamilton with some nice D. And we may have an injury here that does not look good.
Oh, boy, this is something you hate to see, Clark.
You know, it sure is. Injuries, though, are really an unfortunate part of the game, inevitable at times. Hopefully it's nothing serious.
Tony Snell's checked in for Chicago. Danny Granger is checked in for Miami. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
During that break, Coach Rivers had some words for his team. He used the word patience several times in describing what he'd like to see from their offense. It's not a run-and-gun approach he wants from them. He also made sure they understood the kind of defense they should be playing. He wants them playing it safe, not trying to make plays that could leave them exposed. Guys, we'll see how coach's direction pays off as this one winds down. Kevin?
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Here's more. Off the left rim and out. For Miami, they've gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Marshall passes to Daniel. There's a screen. Passes it to Marshall. And it's Rice with the rebound. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth.
Well, we can start talking about Game 4, guys. Wow, what a magnificent effort and such a significant victory for Miami.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today. You know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that...
Going with the new group. Vincent's checked in for Miami. Bulls have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Here's Cole, defended by Chalmers. And it's Cole missing. Miami controlling the game. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Here's Vincent. Granger, a screen on Butler. Vincent, the pass to Granger. Butler with the steal.
Probably time to just say it, guys. This game is over.
I think you're right on target there.
And for the Heat, they're shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field.
Well, they've done a great job keeping the fans out of the game today, and the closer they get to the win, the quieter it gets.
Yeah, we call that the sweet sounds of silence. They're going to savor this win, as well they should. Every road win carries a little extra reward.
Pierce kicks it to Noah. 11 feet out, and he hits it. Chalmers with it. Here's Vincent. And he elevates for the slam. Taj Gibson.